serious. God daggone it. Really? Okay. Sorry about that beginning. Dude. I have to start doing these by myself or in a private room with you. You know what I mean? So many people end up joining and they freaking join at inopportune times. Anyways. Welcome to another edition. Sorry about the introductory. It's me and Night Beast. We got you fully lined up for your next lockdown series for Sunday, and that will be The Hunter. And as of rules and regs, I'm going to take a small break, but we will have...
Sorry.
So we will have, like me and Beast, we'll have you having a conversation. And actually what we're going to do is while we take a break, while we're live, we'll just do story time. The story that is being told is not true. It is a fictional story. Anything that sounds likely is just pure coincidence. With that being said, here's your creepypasta. So, there were two places fitted for war. They hated each other. Their names were America and China. And they decided one day was enough. After a brutal trade war with a new president candidate, they knew that they had to do something. China always had commerce and good trades to where the United States and them had it all figured out. The United States steadily went in debt, and they sold and made products for next to nothing. This circle of wheel, we both know, doesn't really work. But it works for the time being. And after the death ensued of the dollar, so did the economics behind it. Now, everyone thought, how would two countries get in a trade war after so many years of it being the same? Well, America actually got a new president. And this president had never done any political work or anything to do with leading a country. They got a brash businessman who led on into Europe and left a trail of wake of destruction. No, it wasn't war this time. It was the fact of the dollar. He came in and he changed everything that he could with finances. He cut many departments within the government, and he made new departments within the government. But with all due respect, cutting more than making. When he was done with the first year, everything seemed to be so close and so being done. But little did they know that everything was about to come to a screeching halt. Somewhere in between November, after many negotiations failed back and forth, the trade war had ramped up in 2017 to 2018. China refused to agree to the new terms. So gas ended up going up to $3.90 for the national average. Milk ended up going to $5 a gallon. Farmers were losing their ass because their crops were all being sold to Americans. But the only way to sell it to Americans without cheap things was to have it sold at a very high price. 1 ear of corn cost $3 at the current time. Everyone knew there had to be something done. So the dirty old thing called government got together. The United States government decided they would get the smartest 5 people in the world to get into a lab and create a sickness so that they could stop the Chinese. The Chinese were having great successes in the trade war. Their country was flourishing with the help of Russia. Russia was sanctioned by the United States, but not a part of the problem until they put themselves into the problem by helping China. Once they helped China, China was able to put the pressure on the United States. They refused every single one of the deals coming through. So at that current point, they got pissed off and they said, you know what? No more imports at all from the United States. And they cut them off. This lasted for 3 whole days. On the third final day, when the market closed, there were talks in between the Americans and the Chinese. The 3 day had massive effects on the economy. Things such as textiles and clothes were outrageous. To buy a pair of denim jeans was $95. So naturally, no one bought jeans, which caused a hyperinflation of other products, which drove up the stocks of any type of food. Orange juice for a quart was somewhere around $2. 20-ounce bottled drinks were almost $5 a piece. Liquids went up, so water was the only thing that was available for a good price. Everyone knew that these times were scary, so many people predicted doomsday. People started buying up things off the shelves, and it went through a rash of little bit of scaring. Things leveled out after the talks with China. They agreed to stabilize for 30 days to trade back and forth at a fair monetary value. In other words, go back to the old system just for 30 days while they planned the new system. Day 3 of the old system, a sudden outbreak happens. Within the main trading post of China, many people start coughing. They get sick. The government had made something and put it in the air, and the United States government started the war of the viruses. Virus 1 was inserted somewhere between October and November. It was spread around their district of cells. After the Chinese dealt with that, they felt as if there was only a few infections. So day 1 of the infection, they let things continue. Day 2, 3 people were infected. Day 3, 6 people were infected. Day 5, 10 people were infected. At that current point, the Chinese government decided to meet. They all said, "What do you think this is?" They all said, "We don't know, maybe SARS, we don't know." And he said, "No, it's not SARS, it's a pneumonia." "What kind of pneumonia?" "We don't know. Let's keep it between us." So the government decides to not tell the public. The public carries on. Day number 9, there's over 100 cases and an explosion of sickness all around Wuhan. Many people did not know what to do. The government decides at this current point that maybe we might want to look into this a little more. This is not just something random. Day 12, they realize there's thousands sick and there's nothing anyone can do about it. People are dying left and right. The Chinese government realizes that whatever it is spreading, so it must be a virus. So at the current point, they meet at the drawing board on day 15. They all decide on that very night that nothing is more important than containment of the virus. Meanwhile, back in the United States, things are ramped up here, and everybody's sitting back and relaxing as they see across the world China going through a heavy epidemic. But everyone seems to be nice and cozy, for therefore people in Europe weren't getting it, so everything seemed to be pretty contained. Day 17, China can't keep up. People are dying in the streets. They don't have hospital beds. They're popping up tents. The spread is going to a massive, almost 1,000 to 2,000 infected a day. And at the current point, they couldn't keep up. So the government met again on day 18. They decided to tell the rest of the world what was going on. But at this current point, the world already knew something was up. They announced that there was an airborne sickness that they could not stop. And after a brutal discovery of people dying, the government decided that night on day 20 that they would start eradicating people with the disease. So, for the people that were in hospitals, they decided to build new hospitals, and they would become the hospitals that would only deal with this disease. After that, they fixed it, put it away, and they marched their ass into the middle of town. Their plan was to find each and every one. So they announced on the radio, if you know anybody who you think is sick, please report them. The reports caused 80% of all people to be found out about. The other 20% were just pretty much easily, they turned themselves in. What they didn't realize was, is if you weren't an important society member, and your grade was low on the social scale, and you were just another somebody, you would be taken back to what they called the quarantine center. And the quarantine center was not a place you wanted to go. Quarantine center is where they killed you. Most people were brought back, they were put into a white isolation room, they were given food and they were given water, making them think that they would be okay. It was a hospital type setting. As they got comfortable, when they went to go to bed that night, they inserted chemical kill-off inside of their IVs. So as they went to sleep and never woke up. After doing a couple thousand people this way, the Chinese government realized they were wasting a lot of good drugs and a lot of fucking money. After 10,000 doses of this medicine to kill people, they decided on day 21 that they had already spent $200,000 just killing people. The government realized that if they did this over and over, that this would be millions of dollars, so it wasn't cost effective. So they met again. The government met. They decided that that this was a war, and they knew that the United States had made this virus, so they got their best virologist on this, and they studied the virus. And they told them, as you study the virus, do anything that you can to let us know anything about it. Then, day 22 came. He had a meeting with the military, and the top aides of the military plus the government got together, and they told the military that they had all funds necessary and that they had all clearance necessary. They would to be worked hand in hand with the scientists, and that they would be helping to build a bioweapon off of the same grade of virus. But they want the next virus to be mutated and better. So, they went to work. At this current point, Christmas was rolling around, and December had passed, in January, and everybody had a good time in the United States. Nobody really thought anything of it, but they did see how the situation was worsening. Now, what they seen on the TV was not exactly what was going on. The people that were even sick, that were getting killed, some of them probably could have made it. But being that this was a perfect way to get rid of these people, they went ahead and murdered them. Now, being that the medicine route was too expensive, the government did have to meet again on one issue, and that was, how are we going to get rid of the people from now on that we decide to execute? And it was simple. You just build a place for them because they're going to die anyways. And the government agreed. The most cost-effective way is, well, to make it look good, we definitely have to build hospitals, and we definitely have to spend the money to show the public that we are trying to fight this virus. But all we have to do is build these buildings, hollow them out on the inside, and pretty much get the bare necessities in there, run some electric, and put them in a room. And that's exactly what they did. They had built a building for right next to 10 grand, and the building was 12 stories high, and it could fit somewhere near 10,000 people in the whole building. So they were able to put 10,000 people in the buildings, and the one main thing about it is the money was mainly spent on building it out of brick and concrete and limestone. And the reason they built it out of brick, concrete, limestone on the outsides was to keep the infection in. So Once they built it with cinder block, limestone, and rock, and all this, and it was such an odd-looking building. And like I said, most of the money for the government was spent. And the fucking creepy part about it is they didn't build a locking mechanism system. They literally came in and welded the doors shut and welded the windows shut. So, after that, people realized, oh shit, this is no joke. Slowly but surely, the government found each and every infected person and fucking executed them. The rest of the ones that didn't got better. After they knew that there was less than 1,000 cases back, they decided to start spraying the streets and bombing buildings. So, you ever had fleas and you went to Walmart and you bought a bomb? Well, these guys had grenades made of bleach. And they were throwing them into buildings and letting them explode. And there was chlorinic gas. There was mustard gas. All kinds of cleaning agents made into little bombs. And then they rode around in a fire truck and sprayed pure tea, mixed water, and bleach all over the streets. They also made a smog machine. So the same way that you make fog and smog, they used those same ingredients, but except it had bleach and Lysol in it. And they fogged out hallways, inner homes, public places that travel. And the most infrequent area that they bombed were the subways. After February passed and March started, they started testing the areas that they had cleaned. They didn't find any place that was infected. There was no corona. There was no nothing. Slowly but surely, the Americans started to get scared because 3 or 4 cases had popped up there. What they didn't know was that the Chinese government had already looked into the virus that the Americans had made, and they decided that they were going to make it better.
Oh.
So they somehow manipulated this virus and caused it to mutate. And now the new version that they sent out to America was very dangerous because it could be triggered by different medicines and different things. And no matter what, its kill ratio was at least somewhere between 27 to 32% higher. So what it did was go in and infect the same way and coughing and all that, but the difference was the rate of infection. The other one took somewhere between 2 weeks to incubate. So this new one could incubate for that long, but it also, depending on your, how many antibodies you had active and things like that, a strong, healthy 30-year-old, 20-year-old, 18-year-old, doesn't matter. As soon as the virus came in contact with the person, they were infected in 2 hours. Within 2 hours, you started feeling symptoms. Now, these symptoms weren't bad, but you kind of got a little scratchy throat. You kind of started feeling a little stiff. And then you kind of still lethargic. Then you started feeling tired. Within 12 hours, you're feeling really bad. You're starting to get a temperature. Your temp starts rising to about 99 degrees. And within the 24-hour mark, within 24 hours, the virus is at 100%. So the virus went from 2 weeks incubation to 24 hours. So that's when the Chinese government sat back and laughed. Because they had eradicated the original, and they had made a more dangerous one. But what they didn't think about was the fact that the reinfection jumped out of the United States, because the United States tried to keep it hush-hush. And they tried to say, oh, business as usual. But what they didn't realize was that business was not as usual. And the virus spread with no containment. June, July show up. At this current point, most people in the United States were so tired of being inside that, well, they stopped listening. And many wondered, why did the virus disappear in China? So Americans started asking questions. The government really couldn't explain it, so they decided to open an investigation. The investigation went there, and then they started their search. But it was too late. Now Americans were scared and trying to stay inside. But what they didn't realize was that June and July, most kids went to spring break, most kids went out, and most people didn't listen. And the people that were in their 30s knew about it and said, hey, most of us don't get that sick from it, so we're not worried about it. But what they failed to realize was they were digging an early grave for every one of their parents. And the tragic as the story goes, the Chinese government decided to meet one last time about the virus. The virus was not supposed to be spoken of again, but the Chinese government all agreed that this was too dangerous to continue to do, and that they were going to cut all ties with fighting with viruses. For that, they knew they did not have a antidote for it. They didn't know how to stop it, and they had done released it, and so the United States kind of figured out that they had manipulated the virus that they made. So they were like, huh. But being that the United States is a greedy little bitch, they decided that they were not going to mess with the viruses, and they said that we will continue to study the virus. But we need to figure out how we can get back at China. But they did the smartest thing, and they said, but we're not going to do it now, because if we cause World War III to happen, well, you know, then all is lost.
Okay.
At the end of summer, 9 million people were dead in the United States. No matter how hard the government tried, people kept dying. The numbers kept rising. People kept getting sick. But the problem was the first original virus was only killing a lot of the people that were 65 and older, or people with pre-existing medical conditions. But the new virus that had developed over time was killing healthy men. And by December, by December of 2020, the virus started to decline, but in a weird way. Less people were getting infected, but more people were dying. And they realized that the virus had mutated again. And this time the mutation was detrimental. It was harder to get infected because the antibodies were killing them off, but you automatically had pleurisy within 2 days of having this virus. It went in and literally ate your lungs. Finally, they got close to being able to have a vaccination. They had already figured out the genome code, and they had already figured out most of everything that this virus had to offer, except for its origins and how and why it worked the way that it worked. And just like that, they went to go have suspects and can trace, but everybody they tested negative. And just like that, everybody in the whole world didn't have corona anymore. Time went past, people went back to work. The economy had crashed. There was no money. Lots of people were homeless. Lots of businesses were fucked. So the end of the world kind of happened anyways. And now we're here in the present future, and it kind of sucks. But, you know, at least nobody, you know, really had a bad time. But exactly 10 years from now, in 2030, people were on TV laughing, watching, commemorating, when all of a sudden they got a flash on the tick at the bottom of the newsfeed. Multiple people found dead. And it was in Iran. Then they realized the virus was back. The problem was the virus never had left. The virus was sitting in Iran, killing people the entire 10 years. And Iran didn't want to tell anybody. So they finally went and investigated Iran. 92% of all Iran's population in that last 10 years was dead. It was amazing. One of the things that was noticed was that many people stopped going to Iran, and everybody thought that the government was going rogue. But the fact of the matter was the government had lost total control and wouldn't accept any outside help. So he closed his borders for the last 8 years, and finally, once we figured out that the epicenter of the actual disease was coming from Iran, and they could not do it, we decided to do what any sobering person would do. Knowing that places were getting reinfected, they decided to actually close down Iran as a country. They went in and did a census, and there were only 2.1 million people left in the whole entire country. It had wiped out 98% of the population. The number 91% was the original figure. But after they finally got in and counted heads, it was very bad. The census people who had actually been in suits counting got sick. No one knew why, no one knew how. That's when they realized that this thing was too deadly to be handled. The United States, Russia, and China all agreed on one thing. That place had to be dealt with. So the first time in history, every country in the world worked on what they called the end. The end was a plan, and it was a good plan. One thing that the virus didn't like was heat, right? So they decided to nuke Iran. But they had to nuke it with enough fallout power that it would darken the whole world for at least 9 months to a year. But you didn't want to cross too much of a blast to where the nuclear winter caused the whole Earth to die. So, on purpose, we all worked together and prepared. On December 27th, 2030, Iran was wiped off the map forever. It was quarantined off, and it was said in 20 years people would be able to go in and study it. But if anything was known to be true, the coronavirus was finally eradicated. Until a case popped up in 2031.
Oh my god. Right.
And killed everyone in Russia. By 2033, everyone in China was dead. By 2035, the whole world had died from coronavirus.
Well,
damn, sad story, dude. Everybody thought a good ending was coming, but just didn't. But I like the story, except the ending. I can see down your shirt.
See what?
Pussy what?
You can see what?
Pussy what?
What? Oh my god, I suck.
Yeah.
Shut up.
You don't have to be mean, buddy.
What? That's good, bitch.
You kiss your mother with that mouth?
Nope.
Good.
What is that gonna do, dumbass?
Hey! You watch your GD mouth. I'm gonna tell you that right now, buddy. You know? If you think this shit's some kind of joke, buddy, I mean, it's not.
Oh, it's not. Oh.
No, it's not.
That's Crazy.
Okay, keep making fun of me. That's fine. That's fine.
You make a sign. Oh.
Hello? Yes.
Yes.
Police!
Oh.
Oh, shit. Yes. I'm not answering that.
You just said yes. You gotta answer.
I don't. Oh my god, dude.
You're on your doors now. You over.
Police, open up! Oh my god, dude. Warrant!
They're gonna destroy your door. You better fucking take it.
Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ, you're coming in the door, dude.
I told you they're gonna break it. You can't just not
Oh,
escape from
man.
police.
Get on the ground! Ow, fuck.
Ow.
What are you doing in here?
Talking shit to somebody on the mic.
What's all that banging?
Me hitting this.
Yeah, that's all that.
Okay then.
Your wife is actually a
Are
cop.
there any clues in that thing?
To what? Put clothes in it?
Yeah.
I just emptied it out. Sorry.
It's supposed to be from my dirty clothes.
Yeah, I had clothes in it, babe. Sorry.
What he tell you? He got clothes at now.
Guess I'm not. Come in here and ruin my good mood. Yep.
It's me, Spider-Man. Bitch, what?
Told you I'd do that.
Check on you. How you doing, baby?
I'm alright. I'm alright. I said I'm alright. Hold on, I'll be right back. 10-4.
You're just gonna sleep with that many windows open? What the fuck that? Hell no. He does have a phone. Shadow Live. Okay. Damn. This man done lied on me. Damn. Yo, text Tito. 10-4.
Let the Regal hit the door.
Tito.
Yeah, what's up?
Shadow Live.
Do what now?
Sound like that does have an email. Shadow Live.
About what?
About his cousin not having an email. He does.
Of course it says that. Well, we'll tell them. We'll handle it. Or you can. Tell them to go sign up at forumotion.com.
I was about to tell him to text you on the PS4 about send him your email or something like that. Then you'll get the whole.
Well, nah. You can handle it. You tell it. Nah, you can tell. All right, so you know kvkgsg.forum, OTION. I can send it to you, but you got to learn this stuff too, so you can take care of this kind of stuff. But yeah, matter of fact, I'd rather you take care of this. That way you can get used to helping out. That way you can kind of induct people and shit. Take more responsibility. You gonna wear it in for me tonight?
Oh.
Expensive. Mm.
$10 a pair. Underwear is expensive.
I know
For
that.
nothing. Look at that.
Yeah, I know. You barely
That's
cover
nothing.
anything.
No, boys and underwear is expensive.
There's nothing.
I mean, it's just mesh.
Yep.
All of it is mesh.
Yep.
The only thing that is anything is
The crotch.
the band and then that tiny piece of cloth.
Right.
Look at that.
That's for the pussy right there. That's it.
Okay.
I mean, literally.
The rest of it is net.
Yep.
Like, I see you.
Mm-hmm. It's made for no imagination. I mean, you don't want to buy some.
No.
I'm just saying you like them.
We don't buy underwear in this family.
You know what I mean?
No, seriously.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though. Like, if you wanted a different one, like, you'd prefer. You know what I mean. I understand that, but never mind. Just drop it. Okay. But okay, let me tell you, what I'm trying to fucking say is if it would bothered you or something, you wouldn't wear them. That's my point. Because there's plenty of shit that you won't do because it bothers you. That is what the fucking, that's my point. Even though they might not be nothing, they're comfortable because you and countless other women wear them. You know what I mean? That's the point I'm trying to make. I'm not the, God, I hate that fucking, when you do that, I literally every time. You put the bag right here, I don't know why, but you do that a lot. That's not, I mean, you're putting it right in the way, though, that's the thing. I did, babe. Just don't see how that's out of the way, but whatever.
Hey, what's the You said KVK form? Is that just what it is?
Okay, alright, so it's KVK GSG dot FORUMOTION.com, and it should read back kvkgsg.forummotion.com. And then he's got to create an account there, and then once you create an account, he'll become official. He's voted in and everything, but he's not official. It's underwear.
But it's not thong.
Okay, sorry. Why are you yelling? I mean, you complaining about free underwear, babe. With tags on them. Those are pretty.
The white ones?
Mm-hmm.
They still not.
I'm just telling you. Okay. Yeah, you don't wear them though, so.
These, all these.
I've seen you wear them before.
Only because I had to.
I don't remember when.
I had some issues going on, and it was a requirement that I had to wear panties and not thongs.
Okay.
So, yeah.
But I just remember seeing these, that's all. Yeah. So you came out here to see me, huh? That was the hardest stream I've ever done. That shit was so agitating, dude. They had to do the game Doom. And it's got a bunch of like jumping and stuff, and I don't like doing that. Oh my god, it was so bad, babe.
It's up to you. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, well, it's part of my job, so. Right now, I'm doing like a level a day or whatever, just beating it and whatever, and it's just a hard game. Like, if it was just shooting and shit, it would be easier, but they want me to like jump across canyons and shit, and I hate running on walls and jumping. It's for like crackheads and shit. glad I got a headset on. You digging hard. That's it. Alright, bye. Oh, sorry. Why you yelling? I know, I heard you. I thought you'd already smoked. I didn't know. You have to be an ass.
I mean, pros make it up here, baby.
Well, let's go talk shit. Get on my nerves now.
What you say?
In my fucking hand.
Oh.
Out of here. Nothing, man. I'm not. What? 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 Just you. Cause you being weird and don't like it. I don't know.
Okay. Who that?
Who that?
Oh, it's Jones. He's finally off the side. Ain't that far.
Who that? Tito.
It gets like a let's go. Keep that sound. Hell yeah.
I just played my guitar.
Hey, what happened? They're bad too. They're not. You should, my good sir.
How, dude?
Well, I know you don't sleep adequately.
Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to do that. I had one set next to my bed, and I had one that played music and stuff with a CD player. I had it next to my bed, and I had this one, which was annoying, way across the room, so I had to get up and shut it off.
What she need me? What she need mama for?
What the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, what's the harm if it's there or if it's
It just looks bad, that's all, but
and who sees it? Exactly. Who cares? You did mine.
what the?
Why? What'd she do, Grace? She did what?
I could really use a position choke, but I can't fucking find one. What do I have? See what's the rules. Shotgun on the other side. Oh, that's what you see, man.
Yeah, yeah.
What up?
Yeah, yeah.
Night Beasley.
No boss, sir.
Yeah,
I'm
she,
gonna talk to
she came in while I was beating on that thing. And she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Get him, Brie.
And I was just like, "I don't fucking know what you're talking about." I was just kind of beating
I
on
know
this.
what you mean.
I was telling a story to somebody, and I was explaining it by beating on this. She was like, "Okay." And then she said earlier, like when you said go check on the dogs, Jones.
Yeah.
One of them, some dumbass opened the gate up and let one of them out.
The fuck?
Yeah. So they actually did need somebody to damn come help.
I tried to tell him, Brie.
So I was like, damn, all that happened? She said, yeah. We had to fucking basically coax him back inside. And his dumbass fell for it.
About like Dinga. She used to get off.
Yeah.
I
Get the
let her
car.
drive up with the car, and
Fucking
she come right back.
dumbass. She loved that car. Oh, we're going on a car ride? Hell yeah. Oh, shit, yeah. That fucking dog. I miss that damn dog. That dog was a good damn dog. Probably
Yeah,
should have
she
did it. Honestly, we probably should have done her better, but fuck, man. The life was too tough. But she was a good fucking dog, man. I don't think you'll ever get blessed with another dog as good as that one. And I'm talking about a pit bull that literally, goddamn. Now that dog, you wouldn't think if you were me or you it'd break bad, but me and you both seen that dog break bad. So
Yes, sir. She wouldn't break bad on us, but
No, never, never. And I could actually trust her around the kids, and I wouldn't trust most dogs.
oh yeah.
But she also grew up, you know, around Chad, me, and you, and you know, I'm not a mean, and you're not mean, but we don't play. You're a bit nicer than I am. I really don't play with dogs. Like, I can't discipline these dogs because me and her have differences. I still be fucking them up though. Like I pop them on the fucking nose. I know that's their weak spot. So, but I got this little thing that I took out of a. You know how you have those grill lighters and they got a little shocker thing in it. You take
Crazy.
you take that little shocker thing, and like if they start acting stupid, you walk up to them and you shock their nose, and they say that shit hurts like fuck to them.
Yeah, that's because that's the dog's most sensitive part.
Right. But it's a really low amperage, so it's not, you know what I mean? It's not actually harming the motherfucker, but it's actually more of a surprise hurt, you know what I mean? And they don't like surprises like that, so they'll be, who the hell's beating their controller?
I love you, little girl.
I don't.
Night Beans, you better not break your controller, bro.
I'm not breaking my controller. What you mean?
Mm-hmm. Don't be acting like me now.
Act like Tito.
Don't, that shit just gonna cost you fucking money, bro. Trust me.
You know how many times he's heard that?
Yeah. You know how many times it took me before I learned? Like, damn.
Oh shit.
I know one thing, I'm glad I don't do that shit anymore. I really am. Like, I used to get so fucking mad, dude. God knows, man. I still get mad and all that, but I'm talking about uncontrollable mad. And all the haters that said that I wouldn't, I'm talking about this game would never, man, that's fucked up. I like the game. I don't know. Most people don't, but.
What game?
Talking about the hunt game, most people said that this game, I wouldn't play it more than twice. But they don't realize, like, me and you, we love, like, hunting. Like, I love hunting, like, on a game. Like, I used to play that shit at the bar, like, when I was younger. And being that this one has, like, realistic bullets, that's another thing. Oh, Jones! I shot a fucking blue oxen or whatever yesterday. I'd shoot that bitch 9 times, bro. What kind of caliber do you use on an animal like that? Cause
You want to use the biggest caliber you got?
well, like, hell, I'll read them out to you later. Cause I don't know. Probably like a 30-06 or some shit, right? Cause like right now I'm using a 243 soft point bullet.
Yeah, you want to use a bigger one than
That brings down deer though, right?
that. Oh yeah.
Cause I mean, I hit a 243 into the heart of a deer and he dropped straight over. Okay, so we need to take a picture of a deer. I don't like the way the mission logs, like, I don't know. It says take a picture of a fallow deer. Okay. So all we gotta do is go find a deer and take a picture of it. That's gay as hell.
But that's what you gotta do, buddy.
Yep.
Get that lady some pictures.
In case everybody's wondering, I didn't introduce him earlier when I was doing my fake story. Jones is now with us. Didn't want to leave him out, so.
Probably won't be here much longer, but I'm here for the time being.
Damn. You getting off for the night?
No, I'll be back on later.
Okay. Gonna take you a nap.
Yeah, I just chill out for a little bit.
I thought about taking a nap. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I did better today. I texted you around 12:30 today. But you didn't text me back till like damn 2 or 3.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, fuck that. I was having me a
Yeah.
damn. He's like, I had me a day, bitch.
Yeah, well, I told myself I was gonna finish that damn show I've been on.
Did you though?
Yeah, I
I know
finally
you
finished.
said something about it. I don't know if I say shit. He'll never finish that damn show. Well, good.
Yeah, I finished it today.
You sound drained by it. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, it made me kind of tired. Like I ain't even gonna lie.
Shit. Well, at least it's out of the way.
I guess just laying there watching it, I just got tired.
Right. But I tell you what though, playing that Doom game earlier really fucked me up, man. Like, it's gonna be rough doing that game. I ain't gonna lie. But it's a brand new game that I didn't have to pay for. You know what I mean? So I gotta put it on.
You can't spy
You
on me,
you
little girl. I know
scared the
everything.
shit out of me, Jesus.
You keep on seeing somebody.
I can see you when you be sneaking around me, little girl.
Yes!
Tell him, John.
But she thinks she's a world-class spy. You spying on the wrong one, because I noticed that chick from a mile away.
Oh my god. Dude, I just did a whole U-turn. Jesus Christ. I'm an idiot.
Say that again.
You're not very cool. Alright, the rest of the poem.
Can I get like an actual setup before I play?
No, sure can't, buddy.
Why not? What I do?
That ain't the way it goes, buddy.
You know what? That's the human style thing. I'm not just gonna miss it.
Is there a turbo on this? No.
I wouldn't think so.
No, I've already got that. That's, man, see, y'all motherfuckers stupid. Okay, so anything with a question mark, I need to go make my own damn. All this has been done. I need some more. How am I supposed to take a picture of a deer that ain't fucking... Hold on. Alright. There's
So
a...
this is a combat.
Alright.
Speaking to you.
You sneaking to me?
Yeah.
I hear you. For some reason, I can't get mad at that one.
When you kill an animal in an area, it will become hunter pressurized. Other animals will remember that there was a killing here and stay clear of it. What? That ain't happening in real life.
Exactly. Like,
Not really, but
Yeah.
kinda, sorta.
I just fell on me.
You're like, ooh, that animal? Okay. Let me just
I
like,
tell you what, a turkey. You'd be surprised at how smart a turkey is.
I was thinking about it. I guess they are telling someone the truth on certain animals. Deers don't do it though. Deers will literally go back to the same corn pile after watching somebody get dropped.
Bro, I've shot a deer and watched one walk right in afterwards.
Wow. See, yeah, that's way bad.
ooh, the combat is fucking OP from over here. I'm trying, y'all. We can find a pump off. Check it. I don't know if he's missing one either.
Thing about it is I'm not fitting the fucking... Oh, that's because I was going the wrong way. Alright.
Ah, found the one.
Where did I get shot?
Oh, so we're, okay, cool, okay. Oh no, made that cool. Oh god.
Oh, well, I got 2 challenges complete. That was worth it.
Is that a pump? Oh
Now,
no.
how the fuck does that work?
Good ass question.
The U.S. embraces for hardest, saddest week in coronavirus capital. I'm in crisis.
Sad, man. Week two.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I couldn't get him.
2 more Maya to go. My Maya's built.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. What was that?
I said, none of your concern.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And they kept trucking it.
I heard him with little feet too. Toot, 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 toot.
They want to get beat
He
up.
kept spamming ass. That's fine.
Crafted cardboard wrap. Oh, I like the
Yeah, that's
dragon
all I
corn.
need to do. Make a little problem.
Oh, I like scooting. Somebody needs to buy me that.
Oh, you a cheap bastard. Thank you, Rashad.
I get mad one. Oh, and now Night Be Fun wants to come over here, start playing around and creative. Been over here all day long.
Mm-hmm.
You were playing in squad. When I wanted to get on you all in squad, so then you said on game chat, bro. So I didn't want to mess you up. You know?
Yeah, sure,
But if you
buddy.
want to play duos now, I mean,
No, I told you a while ago I was about to get off. Don't come over here with that shit now.
what you
I'm
mean? Nah,
joking
one of
with
the.
you. I'm joking with you. Nah, I'm
Aww.
gonna make Tito get on in a little bit. So don't
Okay.
worry about it.
Okay.
I'll make him. I got to drive over there and beat the shit out of him and log in myself on his. I tell you what I keep doing, I keep logging into his name, kicking him out of whatever he's in.
Man, I just quit playing. Fuck that.
I can simply tell him I can PayPal him some money, he'll play.
That's fucked up.
It's the
I think
truth
that's the
though,
truth.
ain't
I mean, duh.
it?
Anybody would say yeah. Oh, I don't have damn. I can't even build a tree stand. Son of a bitch.
Alright, while we get off for a little bit, I get up and go
Alright.
when I get back on.
Alright, bro.
Alright, give us a holler, man.
Alright, later.
Alright, let it eight.
Let's do it yet again. It's crazy how it's crazy how everyone's on the weekdays on the weekend. It's kind of weird.
I know, right?
Really dumb.
Yeah, this weekend was awful, man. Nobody was on this weekend.
So, it's just
I mean,
me
I
and my
was,
friends.
right, and you were, but
I mean, like, the only one I can get with was Shadow, because he just works on the weekends. He's always on the weekdays. So I can go. I mean, both of like, he got bad. He almost he ain't doing anything. So I just fucking anything. And you got Jones and the other day just playing with him like that.
right.
About that though. And you got Bryson, which I guess he just has. I guess he has like months of schoolwork to do. Like,
Yeah, fuck if I know, dude. I can't keep up with his ass. Alright, a grave mound. Great, yeah. I'm at my point, dude. I'm just gonna fucking down drive to everywhere now. Fuck it.
that idea.
There's got to be a damn deer somewhere.
Oh, Leo, come with the coke and the coke people. Oh, did you get that dude? If you got that dude. Ow. Jeez. You tell them, awesome. What? Okay. Naeem, what you getting from the fridge? Okay.
Busted.
And cheese? Okay.
So you the food.
Oh.
What, you distribute food?
No.
Do what I should be.
One second. Just as well.
Welcome, welcome.
Yellow.
I probably need to make it right there. I'm way outside the perimeter.
I just shoot them.
I need to get me a little 22 varmint rifle.
What? Okay. Let's go. Excuse me? From over there. Okay. Okay. Dang. I'm gonna fight each other then. What's up?
That is way too high.
What's high?
Yeah, Joe. What happened to my basketball? What happened? Dylan!
I can't make that.
Do it.
Ooh. Try.
See, Dylan?
What you mean see? Uh-uh. I need.
Hey, John.
Oh.
Hey, John.
What's up?
I am your coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. Who on AP? Yeah, probably somebody I don't know. And oh. Uh.
Ding.
Thank you. Oh.
Ding.
Oh. Get good. Hey.
Wait. Hey. Yeah, wait. Oh, what is it?
Oh. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. You good? So. Mm-mm. You didn't make it. Why would you make it? What did you think it was? Huh? Get the nugget. My bad. Nine. Okay. Sorry, dude. Go lagging again. This game. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll be back.
About fucking time. Codsworth! Okay, bro, this is not good, dude.
I'm back and better than ever. You doing it wrong. I'll wait like maybe 30 more minutes. Or put some hot water in there. Behind your back, honey. Wait, hold on. What's that? Alright, so. What's that?
I saw some tracks in that area earlier this morning. Hold on, I'll send the coordinates.
Ryan, come here. Oh. I don't have max, I don't have max, I don't have max, look at it easy. 9. Sounds good.
Is that something?
No. Ooh, I got the fellow. What was that? Thank you. Oh, shit. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh. Use that. Okay. Was the meat able to thaw out? Ah, okay. Last time with the blood dripping in his glass, I was feeling like a prison. Me and Dad keep tongue kissing. They want to aim it, but I knew what the fuck would we do it. Oh, that's good.
Night Beast, did you hear what happened? Well, I think they're gonna go ahead and kill you.
Really?
Yep.
What'd I do?
It's what you didn't do.
And that is.
Damn. I don't know.
What? You don't know.
I don't know, buddy. I don't know.
Well, obviously, I'm not. Obviously, you. I don't even know how you heard about it.
Oh, now he's okay.
Why? Oh, that's good. Don't want to push that? Yep. Come on.
Silent death.
Let's go.
Hey, he must have went and signed up earlier.
Yeah, you did. I told him about it.
Did you, bud?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, shit.
This one. Ah. See how easy that was instead of just like the
Okay.
last like
I guess, dude. I'm doing. I really don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. It's just that people in the Cal strap that have changed lately. I don't like it. But if I say something about it, then I'm gonna be the one arguing. Then, What?
Yeah, well, let those lay to the wayside. If they don't want to be a part of something, they'll slowly fade out of existence. I know that's not what you want to hear, but, you know, a lot of times we waste a lot of time on other people, man. And it's really not even worth it.
Mm.
But I appreciate you taking care of that there, bud.
Yeah, no problem.
Because I wouldn't have been able to take care of it till tomorrow because I'm not in the mood to do it right now.
Right.
And besides that, damn, they're going to make me. Alright, I got to log into the computer to even confirm it. Blasted. They must have put the cookies in the oven because I smell something baking. And nigga, that ain't your cousin. I did pretty good.
Good at what?
You said what?
So what? If you did
Shut.
good at?
Hey, you're really about to fuck up.
Really?
Yeah,
Really
really.
being killed. So what's the problem? What's the problem?
Well, we postponed your killing, so it's all good now.
I didn't think you would actually come.
Yeah. Well, we decided that we keep you alive.
Is that fun? So.
Are you okay?
I'm good. You good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you ever play Diablo?
Excuse me?
Did you ever play the game Diablo?
No.
Oh,
That's
okay.
all. That's RPG, right?
It's a it's like where you're top down and you have like spells and powers and you put on armor and stuff like that.
There we go. There you are.
Uh,
You see that there?
okay, silent has now been approved.
Yeah, there we go. Easy steps. I don't know. I don't know. Who are we playing? Oh, let's see. Odds. Okay, for odds. No problem, homie. There we go. That's no, I don't know what the. I'm gonna sell on your Yeezys. What you? You good?
Yeah.
Good.
me. Eat at Joe's.
No.
No, you ain't gonna do a damn thing, you little fucker. Shut your mouth. Found it.
Move. Move. Oh. Right. Um.
That's fine. Sounds kind of good. I'd eat it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
What to do?
I popped in the hunting game like you told me to. Just started my hunt. I'm tracking a deer I need to take a picture of. But
You still doing
finding
it?
well, I just started. I drove out to the middle of nowhere and then I had to go do something with my eye because my eye is like literally swole up. I can't see out of it. Very old. Alright, where is this bastard? That poop is very old.
Okay.
A rest zone. Hold the hell up. Now, how do you figure that? A bit. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
I'm just gonna find somebody. Who's down?
Because I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Riding all night, googly body. Cowboy, baby. I can smell it from a mile away. Burn. Well, I'm gonna head out west. Nigga, I'm a G. Nigga, you don't know about me. I'm a G. But your ass gonna learn and your ass gonna see.
Oh, see, what's up?
Scared you, didn't I, huh? Yes, sir.
More of a shock.
Yeah. Shock time. Yeah, whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say, KBK Night Bitch. Night Bitch. What is this new guy's name, bro? I'm starting to get pissed. THO. I spelled. Okay, this is really starting to tick me off because like that's what I spelled. Maybe it matters if you capitalize. Yeah.
No.
Let's see. Caps lock T. Caps lock T. Bang quote T. Mushroom.com. T-Cash, yeah, that's it. I'll be Jesus Christ almighty, dude. Alright. Oh, yeah. Who's crying?
Tito's crying.
What a fag. Alright. I've added 2 members. We added 2 members. Don't act like you ain't know.
I forgot about the second one. Okay, what a person? Excuse me. Get them mushrooms, dog. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Yeah. No, not now. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now I can just get Luca. And then he had to use the flash pass, so I can't compete with all of us. Nine. What? No.
I trying to be tended.
Uh-uh.
I'm trying to be tended. Trying to be tended. I am tended.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm tended. I am.
Nine. Can you turn that light off?
My dad did the math on toilet paper for quarantine, so here it is. Go to Costco, they usually get toilet paper at 30 rolls. Now each sheet has 425 per roll. That is 12,700. So that means 20 sheets per sheet, which comes down to 637.5 sheets per case. And that is 45.5 shits per day. So, a person grabbed 4 cases of toilet paper for Costco as a family of 4, quarantine required 14 days, would need to shit 182 times a day to use the purchase amount of toilet paper at 20 sheets per shit. Now let's all calm down.
Now that's some shitty shit. Now that's about 45 shits a day.
Excuse me? That's you. What's he got? Yep. Yep. What's wrong? You pulled my finger. Excuse me. Sorry. I'm picking up. Oh, you got the um um penne. Did you ask? Getting the juice. What? Yep. I thought I was on. All right, nine. So she having spaghetti. I'm gonna need you to eat at the table if you're eating out here. So I just throw this away. Snap that. Snap that. What? Oh yeah, that's good. Uh huh. Really?
Chinese economic espionage and research theft in the United States. Federal investigators at the Lexington home of 60-year-old Dr. Charles Lieber today, moments after his arrest at his Harvard office. The complaint alleges that Dr. Lieber signed a contract with the Chinese university in Wuhan and was paid up to $50,000 per month, plus up to $158,000 in living expenses. The chair of Harvard's chemistry department, he also allegedly received more than $1.5 million to set up a research lab in China, all while working at Harvard.
Holy shit.
Multiple research grants from the U.S. Department of Defense and National Institutes of Health. Also charged today, two Chinese nationals. 29-year-old Yang Qingyi worked as a scientific researcher at Boston University. Failed to mention on her visa application that she is also a lieutenant.
All right, after you eat, you gotta switch.
30-year-old Xiaozan Zhang worked on cancer research at Israel's Deaconess Medical Center for trying to smuggle vials of biological material out of the United States to China.
What?
Lying about it to federal investigators. Now, Lieber is due back in court Thursday. He's currently behind bars. He could face up to 5 years in prison if convicted. And Harvard does tell me he's currently on paid administrative leave. Meantime, Harvard, Beth Israel Deaconess Medical Center, and BU are all cooperating with authorities. Reporting live in South Boston, Nicole Burley, WCDB News Center 5.
That's wild.
That's fine. You run this? I'm coming. What is this? What is this? How about this? Not from like this collection. No, not with your hands. Okay. Gotcha. Bless you. Ah. Some door. This. Oh, I haven't said it. No. That could have been bad. Okay. That one. I'll go help it in. Oh, yeah? Drake the food punch first. Thank you. Now.
Damn. Drop the hell out of them. I've stood here for fucking ever, dude. No deer.
Did it still ain't come out yet?
Nope.
Yeah. Yeah, when you need food, you can like try to feed them.
I'm following a trail right now. It eats between 1700 and 2130.
Army time stuff.
Yeah, I ain't in that military time.
I just don't see why they need to make that up, but I'm not. Yes. Mm-hmm. No. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Mm-hmm. No. Sit down and eat, please. What's up? What? I don't know. Oh. No. Hey, Mom.
Goddamn scared the shit out of me.
Box wasn't supposed to be
Ow!
empty, right?
Jesus.
Yeah. Okay.
Damn. I'm screaming into Mike. Jesus Christ. It's fucking amplified. I don't know why. Where the hell's he going? I'm gonna chase his ass. That don't make sense. Let it right back. Alright, I'll keep following him, but golly, dude. Son of a bitch, man.
Pops.
There it is.
You welcome. What's up?
Tracking this fucking deer for an hour now. Damn, man.
It's good.
So then I lose the trail. It ain't good.
Not you. Let's go. Who got a dog? Yeah. Yes. Oh yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. No. stove. This is that's something I need to. I need that precision choke. So 9. Give me it. Give me it.
No, I ain't giving you shit.
Grab one. Yes. Don't do stuff that you know you can't do.
Hmm.
I'm coming. I'm coming. No, we have him at the advantage. That should be one. What just happened? You gotta heal you to tune it up, man. You should. Naeem, you okay?
Hmm?
Okay, Naeem, you just making noise. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Baby, Bob. And a single fucking deer came by, dude.
You probably just have to change spots, dude. I don't know what this.
Alright, it's about to be morning. I think I just found one too, as soon as you said that shit. Cause it's, I don't know what time it is, but it's like 21:28, whatever the fuck that is.
Ah, Fatty, better come over here, buddy. Ooh. No. Get up, 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 get up. Oh, jeez. Yeah. Where?
No.
Oh yeah. You don't know. What do you mean? The bitch. Oh. Get up, fam. Yeah. That's a care package, though. Excuse me? What I knew I had something.